my last video, I had mentioned this in the clip, but I wanted to elaborate a little bit more about the story. So let's get into it. Utah doctor and co-defendants charged for running a COVID-19 vaccine scheme to defraud the government and CDC. At least more than 28,000 worth of C-19 vaccines allegedly disposed and hundreds of vaccination record cards fraudulently completed and distributed, and minors injected with saline shots. So they're being charged by a grand jury in Salt Lake City, and they returned the indictment on January 11th, charging the Utah plastic surgeon, his medical corporation, so his old business, and three defendants, including his neighbor, with conspiracy to defraud the United States by issuing fake CDC C-19 vaccination record cards, basically your VAT card, um, and also administering saline shots instead of the real vaccine, and also for destroying what they call government property, the vaccine vials itself, $28,000 worth of it. Now, some are going to look at this as being, okay, well, there's a crazy doctor. He took people's money and schemed it. They're calling it a scheme. Now, others may look at it as he was a hero. He's a true patriot because he took what he felt that the government was defrauding him along with the rest of the world, and he took that and he changed it around. And what they failed to, I guess, mention in this indictment is that his charitable donations, all the money that he received, he turned it around to charity. They also make the inclination in the record that he put out harm there because instead of injecting the actual vaccine, he injected with saline. So the way they word things and make it sound and make it seem like it's very, very serious, saline is the most harmless thing you could ever put in your body. Saline is nothing but salt water. For those of us who don't know, I'm not a medical doctor, not a trained medical profession, but I do know that saline is nothing but salt water, and it's what you use to clean and cleanse your contact lenses. So there's no danger there, my opinion. Now, I guess the harm comes from when the parents, and I really honestly believe, I do believe that these parents probably knew about it, but since it's, maybe the doctor decided he's going to take on it himself and just take it for what it's worth and just take the blame. And because I really think that the parents were knowingly of this and decided to get it because in some instances, they require that the children have vaccines or whatever. So maybe they went along with it. So I don't think that the harm is really coming, as far as like, it went against the children being harmed. But I know that there's aspects and that there's human rights and there's parental rights. And of course, if I was a parent, I'd be upset too if somebody uh, did something harmful to my child. So I understand that aspect. But as far as the doctor is concerned, there was no poison, there was no other kind of substance other than saline injected into the children. And as far as the fake vaccination cards, that is something that a lot of jobs require them to have, a lot of traveling, a lot of requirements. And I do believe this is before, people woke up and realized that it's a bunch of, whatever, and you really don't have to comply. You just have to do whatever it is that you feel you decide is best for you. So my question is this doctor and his co-conspirators, are they heroes? Are they patriots? Or are they deadly people? Are they harmful? I mean, not just say deadly, but were they harmful to society? Should they be put away and punished for trying to save lives, what they thought was in their mind. My opinion, I think they're patriots. I think that they actually save lives. But that's my opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion. So it's not medical misinformation. It's not disinformation. Just my information and my own personal belief. And I have that right. And I'm pretty sure there's many other Americans or people worldwide that feel the exact same way as I do. And that's why they took it upon themselves to do what they needed to do to save society. So no, I don't feel that this doctor or his co-conspirators should be punished. And I don't think that they should be brought to any type of justice. I think they deserve a medal. My opinion. Because there was nobody harmed, there was nobody hurt, other than the fact that the government just got defrauded. That's it. So if there's, consequences as far as that, but you know what? It go both ways because the government defrauds us every day. And that's kind of what this whole thing is about. Real quick, I want to retract what I just said about being a parent and having to go through the same thing. I meant to say that I am a parent and I would probably be faced with trying to figure out what to do if I was in that situation. Okay, with that said and done, I want to know, is this man a villain or is he a patriot? And I think I've already made it clear that I do feel that he is a patriot along with his co-conspirators. Okay? They are patriots. They are heroes in my book. Okay? You could take that however you want to take it, but it is my opinion. All right? All right. Go ahead and watch this news clip again. This is from the local news in my state. I think even all mainstream media is bullshit. I can find the local news to be a little bit more accurate than national news, because right now they're reporting that it's almost close to 100,000 rather than close to 28,000 vaccines that he destroyed. So you can see how, it just can go from 0 to 60 just like that, how the media likes to exaggerate. But I'm going to go ahead and let it just play real fast if you haven't seen it, because it is worldwide, and I do have it on my previous video. So, but just watch it again. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks for watching.
A fake COVID-19 vaccination scheme. Dr. Michael Moore Jr., who owns Plastic Surgery Institute of Utah in Midvale, as well as office manager Carrie Burgoyne, receptionist Sandra Flores, and Moore's neighbor Kristen Anderson, are charged with conspiracy to defraud the United States and other charges. The Justice Department says the defendants gave out vaccination cards in exchange for cash or charity donations, representing nearly 2,000 fake doses. Prosecutors also say they gave saline shots to minors at the request of their parents, who wanted their children to falsely believe they were getting the vaccine. The group is also accused of destroying $28,000 worth of government-provided vaccines. The defendants are scheduled to make their first court appearance next week.